Hey guys, welcome. Had a little technical difficulty. All right, you guys, welcome to the Goal Getters midday session. Go ahead and grab, hopefully you have your lunch, your coffee, your green smoothie. I have more coffee. I have my water here, supplement water bottle. All right, so today we're just gonna work on our goals. The topic I have for you, if any of you watch our Marriage Goals podcast, I'm gonna give you some of the tips that we share. You know, it's Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day to those of you who celebrate. I know some people don't celebrate. There's a debate, it's a money day. I get it, I understand. But, I had mentioned in a previous podcast too, that although some of these holidays are designed to, get money from us or market to us, it is a kind of a privilege to get a reminder to say, hey, don't forget to celebrate with the ones you love. And don't forget to celebrate your parents. And don't forget to celebrate, spending time with your family at Christmas time or Thanksgiving time. So even though it is a holiday or it's a money day, it's also a good reminder. I got my little love shirt on for you guys today. So today our topic is going to be set a goal with the one you love. So in honor of Valentine's Day, just going to talk a little bit about ways that you can celebrate. Again, if you haven't watched the Marriage Goals podcast, I did a podcast with my husband, set a goal with the one you love, giving you tips on how to set goals with your spouse or your significant other. And they're really good tips. So when you have a moment, go back and check those out. Today I'm going to review, I had a worksheet that went with that. So today I'm just going to review that really quick. So this episode, set a goal with the one you love. And I'm going to give you some tips in a couple of different categories. As you know, in the Ultimate Goals Handbook, we divide the categories into 12 different sections, 12 different life categories. And these are some of those categories that are in the handbook, except for they are specific to couples. So we're going to start with health and fitness goals. So here are some health and fitness goals that you can set with your partner. Work out together. That's funny that's the first one. My husband and I are still working on this goal where if you have a goal to work out, your spouse has a goal to work out, or maybe your spouse doesn't work out and you are the one that works out, you can use this as an opportunity to bond together and get fit, because at the end of the day, you don't want to be taking care of that spouse in the next couple years because they didn't work out. So set a goal to work out together. Set a goal to take walks together. So taking a walk together is both healthy and romantic. It's an opportunity, again, to talk to each other, to bond, especially if you're in California, to get some vitamin D. Today it's raining out here, but it's an opportunity to get some sunlight. You can go to lunch after. So set a goal to walk together. You can call it Walk Wednesday. Walk Wednesday, Workout Wednesday. Set a goal to eat healthy together. One of the things that I told my husband I love that about him is that he's in agreement with some of the new things that I want to try. So if I'm doing a 21-day plant-based challenge, he's doing a 21-day plant-based challenge too. If I'm doing a juice challenge, he's doing a juice challenge with me. So a lot of things we do together, and it makes it easier. If you're trying to lose weight and you're on keto or you're on intermittent fasting and your husband or wife is buying pizza, that's hard. That's hard on you. And so try to set goals together at the same time where you can support each other and be successful in that. So relationship goals, having dinner or coffee together regularly at the same place without distractions like your phone. So spending some time to have breakfast together or have lunch together or dinner together or coffee or a snack or a late movie with popcorn or something like that. Set aside weekly date nights to connect without distractions, especially if you have kids and especially if you have young kids. Right now, we are actually setting date nights together. My husband's mom lived with us for about 8 years, 7 or 8 years. And during the last few years before she passed away, she was sick. And so we both had to be here, or somebody had to be here. They had to be with her 24 hours. So our dates were at home. We got creative. We had movie nights downstairs, and I cooked and set it up like a restaurant. So our dates became home dates. So now we have an opportunity to go out where we don't have to worry about that. So set aside weekly date nights, practice open communication, and then going into finance goals. Create legacy goals by establishing a trust fund or establishing some type of benefit, some type of life insurance policy, or some type of things that will bring your will, making sure you have your wills in place. And again, setting up life insurance and create wills to ensure your loved ones are cared for. Start saving together for future goals, such as home ownership or retirement. And a lot of surprises are coming in, at least for me, now that I'm getting closer to retirement, because I still work a full-time job and run a full-time business. Some things that are coming up as far as retirement is people forget about healthcare. So if you don't have like a healthcare plan or a long-term plan set up with your insurance policy or set up somewhere, and you retire and you get sick, a lot of your money is going to go to healthcare, and you don't have healthcare anymore because that came with your job. And so making sure you guys are having those conversations about retirement and healthcare and long-term care and things like that. Home goals, starting a project together. So whether it's redecorating, landscaping, planting a tree, working on a garden together. So creating some type of home goal together that you guys can focus on. I think that maybe in most households, there's the decorator, there's the fixer, there's the painter. But maybe if you take time to do those things together, that's an opportunity. See, self-care goals. Schedule regular couple massages. Today is a good day. It's Valentine's Day. There are a lot of places who are offering, you might see different ads that you would not normally see during the year. So here's an opportunity, even if you're not doing that this Valentine's Day, as you're getting those ads and recommendations, go ahead and take those numbers down for future massages. I think I had mentioned previously where we usually get our massages done separately, so it would be a good idea to schedule those together. What else? And then, even though this is not together, I think that as a married couple, especially, we've been together 35 years, it's good to have outside activities away from each other as well with the opposite sex. So, it's good to have those girls' nights and those guy nights separately, so you have that individualism, and then you come together with being an individual and not just, everything is all marriage and all about the together, but that you still have your own creativity, your own self, your own voice, right? Personal development, reading books together. I'm a part of a couple of book clubs. I'm about to trim that down a little bit since I've accepted a little more responsibility, but I'm a part of book clubs. My husband is a part of book clubs. And so us coming together and say, what book are we going to read together as a couple? Not, what he's reading separately and what I'm reading together separately. So read books together to spark a deeper conversation, and attend workshops and seminars together. I know we used to go to marriage workshops together, so that's also good to go to marriage workshops together or marriage seminars. Career and business goals, working on a side project or business venture together, some type of teamwork project some type of team business that you can do together. Family goals, planning family outings, activities that create lasting memories, setting up family routines, Spiritual goals, attending church together, serving together in church. There are a lot of couples. We've been in church for a long time together as a couple, and a lot of couples, one person is teaching Sunday school, one person is the host, one person is maybe preaching, one person is on the praise team, and that's fine. But maybe this year, think of an activity you can do together where you're serving together in the same ministry at church. Praying together, whether it's for each other in your marriage, or it's just praying together for the world, for our leaders, for, things like that. I know my husband came in my office yesterday and just prayed over my office and prayed over my business and prayed and looked around my office and looked at the projects I was working on. And he got on my computer and he was looking at my to-do list that I had to do. He sat in my chair and then he just started praying over my business and what I had plans for the day. Let's see. Travel goals, setting travel goals together. So taking couple trips together, exploring new places and building experiences together, creating those memories together, setting up a bucket list. That's a good thing, to set up a bucket list of destinations you want to visit as a couple. For the month of November, we work on our travel goals. So in the month of November, get together, have a lunch, and go over the bucket list, places that you always wanted to visit. And last but not least, giving goals. Setting giving goals together as a couple. I have a giving goal for myself, which is to give every day, whether it's $1, $2. You go in the store and they say, do you want to give 50 cents to, this organization? Yes, I do. So just figuring out a way to give, but giving together. A while back when we were part of New Song Church, there were a lot of volunteer opportunities like on Skid Row or mission trips or soup kitchens, and we would volunteer, our whole family. I wish I would have had a picture. Our whole family would volunteer. So it's a good practice to set up as a couple to volunteer for those things, because it also keeps things in perspective of life. You get to see other couples that are actually on the street and you're serving them a meal from the other side. And then committing small acts of kindness as a couple. You can put packs for the homeless in the back of your car. And when you guys are both driving together, you can hand those out. Maybe you see somebody on the street or you see somebody homeless and you got something readily available in the back. All right. So hopefully those helped you. So while you are celebrating Love Day, celebrating Valentine's Day, it is a time for romance and a time for dinners and candles and, whatever, chocolates. But also, when this day is over, sit down and think about what ways you can set goals together, as a company, as your own company, set goals together as a couple and create that bond and create memories together and create a legacy together as a couple. All right. So instead of flowers, we're going to create legacies on Valentine's Day. All right. All right, you guys. Well, I don't see that there's any questions in the chat. If you have questions, let me check Instagram really quick. Hey, Kennedy Shansay. All right, you guys, thanks for joining me today for another Goal Getters Midday session. Today is Friday, so I will see you guys on Monday. I will see you Monday, 12 noon. Make sure you grab your lunch, grab your drinks, your water, and join me. Don't forget to bring your Ultimate Goals Handbook with you. I'm also going to put up a quick QR code before I exit. This is... Girl, hold on. There we go. So set goals with the one you love. Go ahead and scan that. It gives you two journals, free shipping, and it gives you the worksheet to help you set goals with the one you love. Okay? All right, you guys. Well, have an awesome day, and I'll see you on Monday.